Something happened today in the AI world that almost nobody is prepared for. A single statement from a man who controls the chips that power the entire AI revolution may have just confirmed a major global shift. And depending on how this unfolds, the balance of technological power in the world could look very different in the next few years. Today, we break down what he said, why he said it, and what this means for the future of AI dominance. The person at the center of this story is Jensen Huang, the co-founder and CEO of NVIDIA. NVIDIA is not just a computer graphics company anymore. Their chips, especially the H100 and B200, are the engines behind every major AI system. ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Meta AI, Anthropic, Stability AI, all of them rely heavily on NVIDIA hardware. So when Jensen Huang speaks about the future of AI, the world listens. According to Reuters reporting just a few hours ago, Jensen Huang said something shockingly direct. China is going to win the AI race. He followed up by saying that China is only milliseconds behind the United States. He also warned that the United States may be making decisions that could hurt itself more than China, particularly when it comes to restricting AI chip exports. That wasn't speculation. That was a warning. So why is China milliseconds behind? As Jensen described. There are three major reasons. Reason 1. Scale. China has the largest group of AI engineers and AI research students on Earth. They produce more AI PhD graduates annually than the United States. Reason 2. Government investment. China has been funding AI development like a national infrastructure project. Billions into supercomputing, chip R&D, and public AI adoption programs. Reason 3. Local ecosystem. China is not dependent on only one company for AI models. They have Baidu, Alibaba, Tencent, SenseTime, Huawei, all building models in parallel. So progress is happening everywhere at once, instead of centered around only a few companies. The real war is not about software, it's about hardware. The chips capable of training trillion-parameter AI systems. NVIDIA has been the undisputed leader. But because the US placed export restrictions on chips going to China, something unintended happened. China accelerated its internal chip development. Huawei recently unveiled chips approaching H100 performance, something many analysts said was impossible this soon. By trying to block China, the US may have forced China to build independence faster. When Jensen says China will win the AI race, he is not praising China. He is signaling that the US might be restricting the very fuel it needs to dominate AI. China is not just training models, they are building their own AI cloud platforms, their own semiconductor manufacturing, their own infrastructure scale. And they are doing it without slowing down. Meanwhile, the United States depends heavily on one supply chain. Taiwan's Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, located extremely close to China. If China catches up in hardware, software, and infrastructure, the AI race becomes something new. A geopolitical power competition, not just a tech competition. Whoever controls the compute capacity controls global data processing, future automation, RE decision systems, military targeting, economic predictions, scientific discovery. AI is not a product. It is the next foundation of global power. The headlines will say this is a tech rivalry. But you now understand the full picture. This is about who leads the next era of civilization. We are watching the early stage of the biggest technological power shift in modern history. If you want to follow the hardware war, the chip race, and the future of AI dominance, the story is only beginning.
And that wraps up today's AI updates here on Alverse Edge, exploring the mind of machines. Subscribe for weekly AI updates. Stay curious, stay updated. This is Alverse Edge.